Hey, so I just wanted to kind of show how to scream really. Like I know how to do. Well, I don't really know what the techniques are called, so I don't want to sound like a dummy. I mean, you can dislike this video if you want. I felt like there's so many videos without being specific, and there is for bands like if you're into Counterparts or La Dispute, hardcore bands, maybe Life Ruiner. They're kind of more like a yell, or even Baptized in Blood, which is a totally other genre, but it's more of a yell mixed with a scream. And there's bands like Beheading of a King, Whitechapel, that use like the growls and highs. I know how to do both. I have to say, the hardcore screams are definitely a lot easier because you don't really need to keep uh, a lot of pitch. It's just sort of like the same. It's, like I said, it's like a yell. So what you want to use your diaphragm. Your diaphragm is like if you look at your chest, it's way at the bottom. Whenever you breathe in, it expands and contracts. You want all of your air to come from there. Now, I had a friend who he knew this, but he thought it all came from the diaphragm completely. That doesn't really make sense because without the flutter, of course there is no tension in your throat. Okay, I'm gonna make that clear right now. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna use your throat, because the throat is what makes the sound come out. It makes the like the right. So when you're screaming, you want to use your diaphragm, but you don't want to put any tension on here. So then it's kind of like, Mom, I don't want to do, oh Mom, I don't want to do the dishes kind of thing, you know. So it's like a like that, right? And it shouldn't hurt at all. In fact, it should feel kind of cool, just because it really feels smooth if you do it right. But yeah, so the first way to do it is, okay, so a hardcore scream is when you do, it's like, how do I explain this? Okay, so you yell out. So if you were to yell with your diaphragm, you go, hey! Right? Now, when it comes from the diaphragm, and you kind of just want to push it out as hard as you can, but without using that hey, so you go, hey! It's like, so you yell like this! And you can hear your voice in it, right? And whenever you're doing growls and screams, it's kind of, it's all with mouth and jaw movements. So with highs, you kind of want to go like, like you're smiling. So you go, yeah! And then with those, you like that, right? I don't care how stupid I look. I'm just showing you how to do it. So hopefully you know how to do it. Because I was frustrated for a long time. I was doing it very, very wrong. I damaged my voice a few times, actually, and the fact that I recovered is very, very... It really... It surprised me, because, screaming is just one of those things that... It does take talent. I mean, people say... My dad even says, don't listen to that music, it takes no talent. Well, it really does, It takes a lot of practice. I'm no expert at it. I wish I was. It's very fun. But really, I can only do the things that I know how to do. So now, whenever I scream, I want you to look at my chest now. So if I go like this, you can see, diaphragm. Yeah! So as you saw, that kind of moved in, out, in, you want to see it. You're gonna feel it all from here, all right? And you're gonna feel it being pushed from here to here. But you're gonna feel it from here. You're not gonna feel anything in here. You're just gonna feel the flutter of your vocal cords, because that's what makes sound. Without your vocal cords, nothing. So now, when you're doing like Whitechapel, what he does is he does a technique called power vocals, which is when you really push it out as hard as you can. So using your diaphragm, you kind of do a right. It's like when you're really pissed off, really fucking pissed, like you just want to kill someone, right? So you go right, and then what you do is you go like that, right? Or like that. And then, so that takes a lot of practice. At first, what you want to do is kind of, I recommend doing more of a hardcore fry screaming at first. You will notice with fry screaming, it does hurt your throat a bit. But after a while, after you know how to use the diaphragm, and it will hurt your throat, then you gotta go on without using any of your throat at all. So like a fry scream to be like, ah, you know, kind of hurts. It's not really what I do at all, not one bit actually. But it's it gets pretty much just yell with your diaphragm, and that's what'll happen. And then you'll get to your hardcore screams. And when you go low, you just go, oh, yeah. That like if you listen to Chelsea Grin. It's they're very, very powerful vocals. If you listen to Counterparts, that band, it's more of a I never thought that I could only be justified the reason, you know. And with Chelsea Grin, you know the song My Damnation. My Damnation! You know, that's pretty much how it sounds. I hope I explained it well. If not, just let me know. I'll take down the video if it's really, really, really bad. I'm really sick of people who are posting videos and they're not, you know, showing the difference between the two, you know? If you just make a video saying, learn how to scream, it could be like, ah! You know? Or like, ah! But what you really want is, you know, metal scream or hardcore scream, you know? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, have a good day, all of you. Yes.